friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Did you know you're all my very best friends?
All Rainbow Dash episodes pretty much start off the same, don't they?
Who?
So she is joined by Owlowiscious and...
Winona's head?
maybe Dashy needs to lay off the shrooms. Of course, she was dreaming and she was surrounded by everyone else's pets, hence why she ended up dreaming about them. So they've shown up at various times, but this is the first episode to specifically point out that each of the main 6 has a pet except for Rainbow Dash. Twilight has Owlowiscious, Pinkie Pie has Gummy, Applejack has Winona, Rarity has Opalescence.
Say you're sorry, Opal. She's sorry.
And Fluttershy has Angel. And it turns out that they have a pet play date once per week, unbeknownst to Dashy because she doesn't have a pet.
Not much point of a pony pet play date for me if I'm a pony without a pet, right?
But she starts feeling left out.
Just because I don't have a pet now doesn't mean I never want a pet. Oh, really?
Best face. So Fluttershy enthusiastically takes Dashy back to her house so she can choose a pet from all of her animals, and then busts out a song.
Rainbow, my dear, I cannot express my delight. It's abundantly clear that somewhere out here is a pet that will suit you just right.
It's simple, but clever and catchy.
How about a bunny? They're cutesy and wootsy and quick as can be. Cutesy, wootsy, have you even met me?
Where the hell did Fluttershy get a seal? Anyway, she has lots of suggestions, which creates a problem because Rainbow Dash can't decide. So she plans a competition where the winner will be her pet. Derpy's in the chicken coop. I'm not questioning it.
And may the best pet win!
Title drop. Later on, the pet candidates are all lined up and Dash is giving a pre-competition speech.
If any of you don't think you can handle it, bow out now before you humiliate yourself in front of your peers.
Sorry, Ladybug, you're just not cut out for this.
You call that flapping? That's better.
Meanwhile, there's a tortoise who really wants to be Dash's pet.
No. Oh, just let him try. Don't say I didn't warn you. This isn't a game, you know. All right. Now these games...
It's not a game, it's a series of games.
...has the most important qualities I'm looking for in a pet. Coolness, awesomeness, and radicalness.
If there was a Best Pose award, Dashy just won it. Just barely beating out this one. What is it about ponies on their hind legs that is so damn cute? So the first competition is a race to determine which is the fastest. Naturally, the falcon wins, and I love how they all cross the finish line before the tortoise even finishes taking his first step.
That's just sad.
Next up is agility, and the hummingbird wins that one.
Don't leave me hanging. I'm gonna have to shave a point off your score for that.
Aww. The next competition is to see which of them has the nerve to steal Opal's toy. They're all terrified, as well they should be. Go, little monarch butterfly!
Now that takes guts!
But it should be noted that the tortoise is pretty gutsy, too. Next is style. I like how she's using a glove with a falcon. That's a nice attention to detail. Next up is coolness, which is decided by the noises they make. I'm not even gonna question it.
I can't hear you!
Awesomeness seems more arbitrary based on something awesome they can do.
You did that already. That's pretty much all you can do, huh?
I'm not even sure what this is. The talent competition?
Whoa! That was truly awesome! But I'm afraid this is the radicalness competition, so...
Oh, this was radical, I guess. The bat still deserves to win. And another tortoise fail. He should get points for ambition, at least. Dash tries to let him down easy.
A for effort and everything. You gave it your best shot. Seriously, go home. You're starting to creep me out.
Aww. Anyway, the finalists are the owl, the falcon, the eagle, and the bat. All of which are pretty predictable, really.
A race against... me! Through Ghastly Gorge! Dun dun dun!
I'm suddenly reminded of why Dash was my favorite for so long.
But whichever of you make it across the finish line with me will have proven you can keep up with me.
Anyway, the race begins with Dash naturally in the lead. Geez, Dash. I guess the winner will be whichever one doesn't die of blood loss.
Watch out for the Koray eels!
Or eaten alive by giant serpents. Meanwhile, Dash ends up doing what she does best, and that's getting so overconfident that it causes a problem. In this case, she causes an avalanche and gets her wing trapped under a rock. The rest of the finalists are too focused on winning the race to notice.
I don't want to end up stuck here forever.
I'm trying not to think about 127 hours right now. Just saying, this could have been a lot worse if the thing that's about to happen didn't happen. Someone does come to her rescue, and is anyone really surprised that it's the tortoise?
Now I'm not only going to be stuck here forever, I'm going to be stuck here forever with the most annoying turtle in the world.
And it turns out that he's very strong. Meanwhile, the potential pets reach the finish line without Dash.
Way to go.
Something's not right here.
Wait, look!
Carrying something on his back.
But there she is.
Thanks. What you did, I owe you one.
It turns out that the falcon won the race.
He's absolutely everything I wanted in a pet. Yay?
Meme.
And the only racer who crossed the finish line with me was the one who stopped to save me when I needed help.
That's right, Falcon, you messed up. Gotta give him credit for being a graceful loser, though. I hope he finds an owner someday. So the tortoise finally gets to be Dash's pet.
You look at that. He even smiles slow.
He also gets Opalescence's toy again. I love Opalescence. I could watch her doing this all day. Why won't you die? She's an adorable little snobby bitch. Kind of like her owner sometimes.
You just can't stop that little guy. He's like a tank. We're gonna be late for our very first pony pet playdate.
So Dash's new pet is now a flying tortoise. And so ends May the Best Pet Win. This was a good episode with a good song in it, and as I said, it reminds me of why I love Rainbow Dash. She can be hilarious under the right circumstances. The only nitpick I have about this episode is that I don't think Dash was completely in the wrong. Now don't get me wrong, obviously she was thinking only about herself, and putting the animals in danger the way she did is definitely bad. Hell, her getting trapped under a rock could be considered karma. But there's definitely nothing wrong with being a bit picky when it comes to choosing a pet. It's not just about giving and receiving love. A pet really does need to fit your lifestyle and personality. I'm probably overthinking this, but I've just heard too many stories about people getting a dog that they don't have time to properly take care of or spend time with, or getting a cat and then complaining when it acts like a cat. In fact, this episode doesn't touch on the responsibility that comes with pet ownership at all. It's like, think you might want a pet? Then get one. But oh well, I think the lesson is meant to be more of an allegory to friendship than actual pet ownership. Also, this is the first episode with Tank, who ends up showing up a lot later on in the series. Also, I sense a tortoise in the hare reference with how he wins the race by being mindful and not rushing. And, you know, being a tortoise. And that's pretty cool. I love it when the show sneaks in things like that. Next up is, the mysterious mare duel. See you then.
Don't forget style, that should be considered. They don't know for sure who's best of the litter. The one who is awesome is cool, just like me. Can't settle for less, cause I'm the best, so a contest we will see. Who's the number one greatest, perfectest pet in the world for me? May the games be and may the best pet win.
Aren't those all the same thing?
You would think that, Twilight. And that's why you would never qualify to be my pet.